Hi there friends, welcome to MarielBeadsandBeyond. Today we are going to be making a component with this crystal that I received from the Potomac Beads company, and it came in the June treasury bag. We are going to be using this crystal. The bicons also came in the treasury bags. Let's get started. We are going to pick up 2 delicas and we are going to sew back through the first delica. Pick up 1 delica. Our thread is exiting from the top. We are going to sew up through the same delica. We are going to sew down through the delica that we just add, and we are going to continue repeating this step until we add 8 delicas. Pick up 1 delica. Our thread is exiting from the bottom. We are going to sew down this time, and we are going to sew up through the delica that we just add. Pick up a delica and sew up through the delica that we just add and continue. Our thread is exiting from the bottom. We have at 8 delicas. We are going to sew up through the delica that we just add. We are going to sew down through the delica across the first one we add. Our thread is exiting from the bottom. We are going to sew up through the delica to close our ring. We are going to pick up 4 delicas, 1 crystal, and 4 delicas. After exiting from this delica, we are going to sew through the delica right next to. We are going to sew up through 2 delicas. Our thread is exiting from the second delica. We are going to sew through the delica across. And just through 1. We are going to sew up through the delica across. What we are doing is just closing our delicas together. We are going to sew down through 2. Sew up through the delica to the left. We are going to sew down through the next delica. And we are going to sew up through the following delica. We are going to pick up 4 delicas, 1 crystal, and 4 delicas. We are going to sew down through the delica to the right. We are going to sew up through 2 delicas. Sew down through the delica across. We are going to sew up through the delica across. Sew down through the 2 delicas and up through the delica to the left. And we are going to repeat this step 2 more times, and I'll be right back to show you how to continue. I am done. I'm going to make a knot. To continue, we are going to sew through 5 delicas. We are going to continue through the crystal. We are going to trim the tail of our thread so it's not on our way. We are going to pick up 2 delicas, 1 crystal, and 2 delicas. Our thread is exiting from this crystal. We are going to sew through the next crystal, and we are going to repeat 3 more times. I finished my row, so right now I'm going to add my crystal, and you want to make sure your corners are in each of the openings. We are going to pull our thread, and we are going to start reinforcing to secure our crystal. So through the 2 delicas, the crystal and the 2 delicas, continue through the crystal and all around. And you are going to reinforce as many times as you think you need to make sure your crystal is on place and it's not going to come out. So continue, and I'll be right back. As you reinforce, you want to make sure that you are fixing your beads the way you want them to stay. I'm done reinforcing. My thread is exiting out of this bicone. I'm going to skip the bicone and I'm going to sew through the next one. I'm going to pick up 5 15-ohs again. We are going to skip one crystal and we are going to sew through the next one. And we are going to repeat 2 more times. This component is super easy to make and I think it's really pretty. I'm still deciding what am I gonna do with this crystal. As soon as I decide what to do, I'm going to share with everybody. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to visit the Potomac Beads Company. Until next time, thank you.